sitting on the sidewalk in the way, and I asked him if he could move them. And I said it politely, and then he starts screaming and swearing and threatening to throw them at me. So I'm going to go back and do a video of this thing so you can see what is going on. And I'm thinking of calling the police on this guy. I'll be right there. Yeah.
So what? Gives the girls something to warm up to in the winter.
So who's the, you know these guys that are painting?
Not well, somewhat. When they start painting,
Can we finish talking before you ask him that question? You asked me something.
Sure.
You want to trade that for a cigarette?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You do? Yeah, all right.
Well,
so remember I was telling you I was coming up the sidewalk up the hill on the other side there?
right.
And you had a 2x4 chunk on the sidewalk and a 4x4 blocking the sidewalk, and they weren't doing anything. He wasn't using them for anything. So I had stopped and I asked the guy, can you please move those out of the way? And then he started threatening my life, and he threatens to throw the wood at me, right?
Where's that guy?
The guy over there. Like, what the heck is his problem? I mean, I sat and I asked him nicely, and I wasn't in his way, and he had no need to have that like wood sitting on the sidewalk, because anybody could have tripped over it, right? You start swearing at me, and he threatens to throw the thing at me. So I figured, you know what, I thought it over, and I figured, you know what, I should call the cops on him. You can't go around threatening people like that. And I said, and he says, oh, it's because you're in a wheelchair. I said, it's got nothing to do with a wheelchair. You have no courtesy for anybody. And then he said, I'm going to throw it at you. So is this a company that's painting here, or is this what?
I don't know. I know the building's going to need restoration for years ago.
Nice old building. It's a couple hundred years old. Right now, I'm just thinking whether or not I should just call the police and make a big scene and videotape it. Excuse me. The guy over there that's painting had these 2x4s. See them sitting in the way on the sidewalk? He has 2x4s on the sidewalk. See the chunks there, the loose ones? I was coming up the sidewalk, and I stopped, and I kindly asked him, you move them out of the way? The guy starts screaming at me, threatening my life, threatening to throw them in my face and everything. And he said, oh, it's because you're in a wheelchair. I said, no, you've got no courtesy for anyone. There's no reason for them to have these loose pieces of wood lying down there where people can trip on them. But is this guy allowed to threaten people's lives like that? I didn't do anything, and you think it's funny? You think it's there's the guy right there with the blue shirt, the red shirt on. He sat there and grabbed the thing in his hand and said, "You're going to throw it at me." It's so funny, is it? He was sitting right there with the ladder on the side here, and he had him across the sidewalk, right? And I'm videotaping this, okay? So go ahead and deny it. Yeah, go ahead inside. Why do you have the chunks of wood blocking the sidewalk? Why do you take a chance on people? Why are they sitting on the sidewalk? Does it matter who I'm talking to? Why can somebody tell me? Why do you have them blocking the sidewalk so people can trip on them? Yeah, I will. But I need this guy to be talked to about threatening people's lives because I asked him to move a piece of wood out of the way. I'm not going now because the cops are a witness. It's so funny. You threatened to throw it at me. It's okay, is it, that you threatened that, eh? So you threatened to do me bodily harm because I asked you not to have the piece of wood in the way. It's all right. I've already got you on camera admitting it. Yeah, you thought I was an asshole because I'm in a wheelchair, and you said you're going to throw the wood at me. He already said it. He threatened my life because, and I asked him nicely to move the wood out of the way.
Come on, he moved it, sir.
He's still on the sidewalk.
You're the one being confrontational, sir.
No. I stopped way back there and I asked him nicely to move the wood, please, so I can get through, and he threatens to throw it at me.
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm here. You don't need to scream.
All right. Hopefully you can, because you know what? Being in a wheelchair and being disabled and having people threatening you is really scary.
I understand.
I didn't do anything to him. I stopped over there. I was polite, and he starts screaming at me, telling me because I'm in a wheelchair that.
Sir, I want you to come off.
Okay, I'm going to go way across over there because I don't want to have to look at him. I'll wait for you over there, please. Thank you.
Okay.
That was really nasty what he did.
I understand that, sir, but yelling at them at the moment when you asked me for help is not doing
If
anything.
I don't get him
Sir,
to say
no,
something,
listen
yeah, I
to
know,
me.
but you wouldn't have heard him laughing and admitting it. He admitted it on camera. I got my video camera going, and he admitted it. When I've asked the police to help me before,
Do you want me to help you?
right,
Are
like
you
the
gonna
time when the
continue
man
to
had a
talk over
dog,
me?
when the man had his dog.
Sir, are you going to continue to talk over me?
Go ahead.
What
I
is
have
your-
no faith in you guys doing anything, okay? I've
what-
asked
so
you
what
for
do you
help
want me to
before. You know, when the guy had his dog,
So what is it that you want me to do
when
right
I'm
now?
answering, every time I try to answer you, you cut me off.
No, because you keep on going
Well,
to
I
a
want
different
him
subject.
charged for threatening to do me harm.
What's your name?
Daniel,
Hi. Daniel what?
We apologize, Daniel. Very much.
just a second, please.
Okay?
Are you the boss?
No. He's got family that we're trying to make money so he can get paid bills. And you know what? This was Monday. We didn't think too many people would be around. And you just caught him at the wrong time and you at the wrong time.
Be careful with my controller there,
Sorry,
because
we
the trouble.
both apologize very much.
He
But
needs to apologize to me, but you can't go around threatening people's lives like that.
I didn't never heard him say that.
Oh, well, that's not what you heard. Okay.
Daniel?
All right, we
Okay.
apologize.
He's apologized to you.
He's
okay?
not the one that did it.
Regardless, he's apologizing on both of them.
On both our behalf.
What's your last name, Daniel?
T-O-W-S-E-Y.
T-O-W-S-E-Y?
Yeah,
What's your date of birth?
Daniel.
What's your date of birth?
Oh, sorry, November 12th, 1957.
All right. Okay, they moved the pile out of the way, right? Are you focusing on me? Or
Those chunks of wood are still sitting on the sidewalk where people might trip on them when they're not looking. There's one on the
Then
other
we
side
will
too.
make sure that they're moved, okay?
But that's not where they were when I came up. They're right in the
Sir,
middle of the sidewalk.
I seen you coming down the middle of the roadway, okay? Your vehicle's not supposed to be on the roadway.
Who
It's
says
supposed
I
to be
can't
on-
have a wheelchair on the roadway? What are you talking about? Since when? Is there a law?
It's not. You're not a vehicle.
Yes, it is a vehicle. It's a motorized vehicle.
I'm not going to argue.
They had their
with you,
ladders
all right?
blocking the sidewalk
I
anyway.
understand that, and it's moved, okay?
Anyway, you're not going to do anything like the cops always do,
All
right?
right.
Right? You're not going to do anything. It's okay for people to threaten people on bumping sidewalks. So are you going to charge them?